A new fire technology being used in Canada to fight fires could soon be on its way to the Golden State.
Yeah, the inventor and his company, Fire and Flood Emergency Services, traveled to Zamora to show off their equipment to the officials. They're giving KCRA3 an exclusive look at how it all works. The inventor, Terry Raymond, says he means business when it comes to stopping devastating fires. He brought his heavy equipment to this Zamora winery in 28 semis. This is some of the $10 million worth of equipment that fire officials say could save communities year-round. The water cannons could be set up when a fire is already burning in an area and threatening towns, or it could be used in a high-risk fire area as a prevention strategy. Raymond says his company creates a wall of water to stop the flames and brings the water to the firefighters so they can do their job even when the power gets shut off. They also have large containers filled with water. Those can be used by choppers for water drops and supply water tenders and other fire apparatus. Fire and Flood says they've already helped stop 14 fires in Canada, and they look forward to training fire agencies to do the same right here in California. They say the system is so high-tech that once it's set up, they can actually activate everything through an app on their phone. It's getting support from veteran firefighters in California.
I can't stand to see another community lost in California. And I think if we have this out there, the chances of saving a community have increased 100%.
I think it's time that we look at things differently, holistically. I think that the new technology that we have delivered here, this patented technology that I've been working on for 5 years, is now demonstrated ability, and it's time to have another tool for the California Fire Agency to protect properties, lives, and the environment. And this technology has proven that.
For now, the company plans to leave their equipment in place. They are now waiting for the green light from the Governor's Office of Emergency Services.
Fire technology being used in Canada to fight fires. It could soon be up and running in the Golden State. The inventor and his company, Fire and Flood Emergency Services, traveled to Zamora to show off their equipment to officials. And KCRA3's Leticia Ordaz gives us a look at some of these special water cannons and why the creator says it's a game changer for California.
A wall of defense, so we call it a wall of water. It changes the environment. It changes the environment around us up to 2 miles.
Water cannon inventor Terry Raymond from Canada packed 28 semis with his new firefighting technology.
200 meters between each one.
And brought it to Northern California to show it off. His company, Fire and Flood Emergency Services, says they mean business when it comes to stopping devastating fires.
I had the passion to change the way we looked at these big wildfire events. Fire and Flood was built on a disaster in Fort McMurray, Alberta.
Raymond's team demonstrated exclusively to KCRA3 how the water cannons work. The devices could be set up within an hour when a fire is already burning in an area and threatening neighboring towns, or it could be used as a prevention strategy in communities with high fire danger.
Yeah, the system was actually designed to save towns. It's multi-purpose, so we can help firefighters bring water closer to the fire, but we can also provide a safe corridor and for residents to evacuate.
They also have large containers ready to supply water to choppers and water tenders.
One of the biggest problems we have is when we have a fire in a community, the power gets shut off, the domestic system goes down. Once that happens, firefighters don't have a constant supply of water.
Fire and Flood Emergency Services says what they created keeps working even when the power gets shut off. And once it's set up, it can be activated through an app.
It's a specialized tool that nobody has. This doesn't eliminate any firefighting current methods. This just adds another tool to the toolbox.
The company says since the pandemic, it has stopped 14 fires from devastating communities in Canada. Stephen Hart, a former deputy fire chief for Cal OES, is now working with the Canadian company. He says he is ready to help train California fire agencies and even the National Guard.
I can't stand to see another community lost in California. And I think if we have this out there, the chances of saving a community have increased 100%.
So far, the technology is getting the nod from different fire departments coming to see the equipment.
It's putting out a bunch of water, and I think there's been certain scenarios where this could have been a huge impact in stopping some big fires.
The owners of the company are still waiting for the governor's approval, but they say they are so confident they will be getting contracts with California that they plan to leave $10 million worth of equipment in place for now. In Zamora, Leticia Ordaz, KCRA3 News.